Alright guys, so I did go thrifting today and I did not get a lot of footage. I actually forgot to bring this camera with me and I was in a hurry. I had an eye doctor appointment, which is why I'm wearing my glasses, and my kids got out at, one of my kids had an early release from school today, and so they got out at different times, so I'm driving back and forth from their schools, so I had to rush in the thrift store, but I did find some really good stuff. Kind of sad I couldn't stick around longer because I was finding such good stuff, but I want to do a haul for you guys. So I'm going to take you out to my car. It's probably a little too sunny to do the haul in my trunk because the sun is beaming directly onto the back side of my car. So I may carry this stuff in and show it to you guys, maybe either in the backyard, or I'll lay it I'll lay it out somewhere in the house for you guys. So let me show you guys what I got. All right guys, so here is a little sneak peek. Like I said, the sun is really bad right now. So let me take this stuff inside and show it to you guys. But really cute Wrangler bag. Look at the details on this bag. It is so stinking cute. I got a Disney item that I did pay up for, but that's for personal use. This is full of clothes, some shoes back there, and then I even have a box of stuff in my back seat, some hard goods and stuff back there. So let me grab all this stuff and I will show you guys a better look. Alright guys, so I have it all set up here on my table. This is everything I picked up today. The purses and the bags do have some little knickknacks inside of them, and this box here, so I'm going to go over everything with you guys. Now a little disclaimer, I was in such a hurry. This is 2 different thrift stores that I popped in, but I was in such a hurry because I had limited time today to do my thrifting. Normally I have a lot longer day, but like I said, I had a doctor appointment for an eye doctor, and then my kids were on a weird schedule today, so very limited time, so I didn't have the chance to look over everything for flaws. So if I do find any flaws when I'm going through it, I may have to return a few things, but regardless, let me flip this camera around. I'm going to prop it up on this little tripod here so that I can show you guys everything, and I'll show you guys how much I paid for everything as well. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see me okay. I'm going to keep my purse on because I do have my microphone clipped to it. Let me actually move that up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys some shoes. I was so excited to find these. These are Bean boots, if you don't know, LL Bean. They were $10. So nice. Amazing condition. You guys can tell by the bottom. But these are just such nice quality, the leather and everything. I don't know if I looked for a size on these when I was in the store. Like I said, I had limited time, so I wasn't doing as thorough look through on everything. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look closer for a size. Oh, it's on the tongue here. I think it says size 6, which looks to be about right. So I believe these are a size 6, but it might be a 6 men's. I'll have to try them on because I wear a size 6. So anyways, these are amazing. I haven't checked comps on Bean boots in a while because I haven't sold any in a while, but sometimes they can go around $100, so I'll have to look at those ones. And then I did get 2 pairs of these. These are about a $50 to $60 sell in this condition. The brand is El Naturalista. You guys can see it right here, but you can just tell the quality of these shoes. Amazing leather. They're a Chelsea style boot. They have this nice thick chunky sole, and you can tell they're in really, really good condition. These were $10. They have this cute little frog logo. And then they have a really nice footbed in there. It reminds me kind of like a Birkenstock footbed a little bit. It's a leather footbed. But yeah, let me see if I can find a size on these. 39, Euro 39. So probably like an 8.5 women's. And here's the other one. I did get 2 pairs of these exact boots. And they were both $10 each. But like I said, this should be, or I guess they're a slightly different style. This one's more of a Chelsea boot, and then the brown pair has this cute little button detail, but again, amazing condition, size 39. But like I said, in this condition, these are definitely like a $50 to $60 flip. So $10 into 50, 60. Okay, I grabbed this purse. I don't pick up every Fossil bag I find. Definitely depends on the condition and price, and then just the style. I kind of go based off of what I think are better selling styles. And this one, very cute. It's large, you guys can see. It can be a tote bag as well. It's got the double zippers. Really, really nice buttery soft leather. Here's the Fossil logo. This was $15, but I was okay paying up for this because of the size and how nice it is. So it has this pocket in the back as well. You can wear it as a crossbody. This just flaps over like this. Or like I said, you can carry it like a tote. But yeah, because of the size, there's a little bit of distressing on the leather. It's not, you know, it's definitely pre-owned. It's got a little mark here, but I mean, very, very good condition is what I would say on that one. Okay, and while we're on shoes, I have another pair here. These are Cole Haan. I love selling Cole Haan men's white leather shoes, but these ones are a little bit special because they're actually Cole Haan golf shoes. And the reason I know that is because it says golf on the insole. So these were $12.99. They're a men's 10.5. Let me show you guys the other one. You guys can probably see the insole a little better. So it's Cole Haan Golf. And not only does Cole Haan sell really well for me, especially in men's styles, but golf shoes also sell really well. And these are waterproof. So that's another good keyword to add to your listing title. I always just look for stuff like that, like Vibram soles, waterproof, Gore-Tex, for this instance, golf, leather, that kind of stuff. Those are all good keywords to have. So those should do good. Okay, so here is that Wrangler bag I picked up. I have not looked this up to see what these sell for, but I could not leave this behind. It has this beautiful like Aztec pattern on the front, and then look at the turquoise details here. Absolutely love this. This was $15, but you can see it's in pretty good condition overall. Maybe like a little mark here that might be able to take a little cloth and wipe that off. But yeah, pretty clean on the inside as well. So I'm really excited about this bag. And then I grabbed these for $10. One of my favorite brands, orthopedic comfort shoe brands to pick up. These are Abeo, A-B-E-O, and these sell usually pretty fast. They're a size 8, I believe. Yeah, size 8. And like I said, usually they'll sell fast, especially now with us moving into summer. So excited about those. I have sold this exact thing before. I picked it up at a yard sale. It's this cute little key hook with the cats on it. It has a little mailbox. And I want to say it sold around $20 or $25 the last time I had it. Very, very cute. There's even a little mouse down here in the corner. I paid $5.99. So I think the last time when I picked this up, I got it from a yard sale, and I think I paid $1 for it. So definitely paid a little bit more, but it sold so fast last time, within a couple of days, maybe even the same day. I honestly can't remember. I just know it sold very quickly. Sorry, it's breezy out here and I keep getting hair in my mouth. But yeah, little bird's nest up top with the eggs. So because it sold so quick last time, I was okay paying, I cannot speak, $6 for it. So Alley Cats, Whiskerville, Ohio is what it says on the mailbox. Okay, so there's that. And then I did get this little Trinket box. The tag fell off. This was $3.99. I'm just gonna put this. I have not looked this up either, so I don't know. Hopefully this was worth grabbing. It's very cool. So it's this metal, kind of like metal enamel with all the jewels on it, dragon. Very cool. It's very heavy, heavier than you would think. It's heavier than it looks. And look at that. It has a little magnet and it opens up into very interesting shape, but little trinket box there. So I'm gonna have to do a little research on that, but regardless, for $3.99, I think that was definitely cool enough to grab. Okay, let me move some stuff around here real quick. So I did pick up a few Disney items. If you guys don't know, I'm collecting Disney items for my office, which is going to be Disney themed, and I'm still in the process of, you know, working on that. So it's going to take a little while, but I'm doing my best to collect items when I'm in the thrift store for my office. And I found these Snow White like lithographs from 1994. And I have a bunch of vintage frames that I've been collecting from thrift stores. I'm going to do a big gallery wall, so I need artwork to put in these like beautiful kind of what do you call it, like ornate style frames that I have. So when I found these, I had to grab them. Hopefully these should work in at least one of the frames. I have all different sizes. Is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one. But so there's that. So I plan on getting this frame or using one of my frames with this, and I did pay $10 for this, $9.99, which is probably pretty close to what they go for online. Maybe a little more. They might go closer to, you know, $15 or $20. But you know, so for resale, maybe not the best price, but as a collector, for personal use, I think that was great. Okay, let me show you guys this real quick before I show you everything inside of it. So this is a Disney, this one's actually Walt Disney World. So I'm in California, so we're closer to Disneyland. I've actually never been to Disney World, but we have passes to Disneyland, so we go there quite a bit. And I see a lot of people with these backpacks. I actually have one that I thrifted, similar. It has Mickey's all over it, not this exact one, but it's very similar, that I use when we go. So I grabbed this for resale. This was $10, but should be able to get, I think like 30 maybe for this, 35. But I did stuff it with a bunch of clothes that I picked up from the same store. So this is a Care Bear, it's just Care Bear brand puffer jacket, but I know Care Bears can be very popular, so I decided to go ahead and look up comps on this. I'll pop some on the screen. I did actually look this one up when I was in the store because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it because it was $11.99. But when you guys look these up, there are people that have this exact jacket listed for over $100 on Poshmark. Now I didn't look at any solds on Poshmark, but I did look at some on eBay, and I didn't see any selling for $100, but they are selling for still decent prices. So I decided to grab that. Let me see what size. It's a large too, so it's a good size. And then I got this Lululemon Swiftly. These usually sell very fast for me. It's one style from Lululemon that I usually will pick up, even if it's a little priced up, depending on how much, but just because it sells so quickly. And this one's in excellent condition. I'm trying to find the size, which is always on the inseam or bottom hem, the inside here. Let's see. Size 8. So this one's a size 8, great condition, and $11.99 on that. But I usually can get around 30, 35, and like I said, a very quick sell. Okay, now these I was excited about, but I do not know if they are real. I have found some designer items at this store before though. This particular store is in a nicer area with you know, people who have really nice homes, so I assume they have, you know, designer clothes or nicer things, and so I decided to grab these. But these could be fake. I did not look at them over very good. I just grabbed them and I figured I could look at them later. So I found 2 t-shirts, Supreme pre-shrunk cotton. These ones are an extra large. So there's this one with the lips. It says Supreme on the lollipop there. Yeah, so I really have to make sure these are authentic. They could be fake. I'm not seeing any other, I mean the t-shirt itself feels nice quality, but I'm not seeing any other branding. It's just got all of the tags here. So let's see. 1994 is what it says on the tag. 100% cotton. Yeah, I don't know. Here's kind of what, if you guys are good at authenticating, but it feels nice. Doesn't mean it's real, but for $10 I grabbed it, and we'll look into that. And here's the other one. So same tag, Supreme. This one has branding on the front. It's got the New York Supreme right here, and then it's got this on the back. But yeah, these shirts feel like really thick and nice. This one I think was $10 as well. Yeah, $9.99. I grabbed this Nike Performance hoodie. I like this one a lot. Might keep this. Actually, I don't even know what size it is. But it's got like the big like Nike check kind of embroidered. You can see it on the back a little bit. And then part of it goes on the front here. And then there's a little zipper on the sleeve. This one just seems like it's just a better quality one. There are a couple marks on the front, but I was looking at them and I think they're gonna wash right out. I've gotten pretty good at recognizing just like surface stains since I've been reselling forever and dealing with stains. This was $12, but what size is it? Because I might keep this. Yeah, it's a small. So I don't know if I'll sell that. And then I grabbed this Her Universe, which I think is sold at Box Lunch. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Hot Topic. It's like Hot Topic or Box Lunch. Jurassic Park. This one is a size medium, but how cool is this bomber style jacket? It's got the big Jurassic Park logo on the back, the sleeves kind of look like the dinosaur, and it's kind of like a satin bomber jacket. This would be perfect to wear, I mean in general if you're just a Jurassic Park fan, but also if you're going to Universal Studios. Okay, so that is it from that backpack. And then besides the Mickey statue that I picked up, which I'll show you guys that at the end because I'm using the box to prop my camera up, that was everything from the first store. So this next box I have over here, this was all the second thrift store I went to, and this one I was in even more of a hurry, so this stuff I really did not look over very good. Okay, so let me show you some of the clothing. If you watch my channel, you guys know I like picking up sports memorabilia. This kind of stuff just sells really well. It's usually pretty expensive, especially, you know, Nike. This one's a Nike NFL collab. And it's just Chicago Bears, but it's got a really cool logo on it, zip up hoodie jacket. It's got the Nike check on the sleeve here, and then the writing on the sleeve. So I grabbed this one, size medium. I think it's a men's. That's what it looks like. I did pay $15 for this, but like I said, I think I could get probably 30 to 40 for that. Now this I looked up comps on when I was standing in line to check out because I saw this hanging on a rack when I was in the checkout line. This is not a brand I pick up very often, but some pieces by this brand can do really well. It's Blank NYC. I would say like 80 to 90% of the time I pass on this brand, but there are certain pieces that become like, this brand I think is sold at like Nordstrom and places like that. So there are pieces that become like bloggers' favorites and stuff like that that can do really well, especially some of their jackets. So I keep an eye out for those. And this is a really cool pattern, thick, very thick like Aztec fleece. It's got oversized, like baggy sleeves, but a very cool style. It almost has like a vintage look to it. It's quilted on the inside, size medium, and I took a screenshot of some recent comps for that, and they looked good. And I didn't see any actually active listings when I searched for it, so paid $14.99 for that, but I think that's a $45 to $50 piece. Now this, I was so excited to find. This is definitely a Bolo brand. I found it for the first time a couple weeks ago, and then at a different store I found another piece, and so this is the third piece by this brand that I have found. It is Dixon, and this one is just such a cool, I mean, look at that tag. You can tell this is something quality just by the tag. Even if you didn't know this brand, this would definitely like prompt me to look this brand up just by how cool this tag is. But it is a really fun print men's button-up shirt. And yeah, this is probably a $35, $40 piece. I paid $6.99 for this, and I think it's a good size. Yeah, it's a 2X men's, so very good size. Okay, I did get some hard goods. They're just at the bottom of the box, but let me finish showing you guys the clothing. This is another piece that I don't, from a brand that I pass up a lot, but I will pick up certain pieces. So this is Torrid. They have a great selection of plus size pieces, and I do like trying to be like size inclusive in my online stores, so I do try to pick up some plus sizes, and I pick up some smaller sizes on occasion, not too small, but like extra small I have a hard time selling, but I will pick up an extra small if it's a really cool piece. But yeah, so this is a 4, which I think is equivalent to a 4X according to their tag here. New with tags, another reason I grabbed it, but how cute is this top? Like, look at the ruffle detail around the neckline, these big like flutter sleeves, and it's kind of like a, I don't know, I would consider this like granny chic, like knit pattern with beautiful color combination. This was $6.99. Like, I am not leaving this behind. That is so cute. Okay, what's next? Okay, I also grabbed this Nike Dry Fit. This is another sports piece that I picked up, size small women's, but really cute. What is this one? Golden State Warriors. Just a really nice t-shirt. This was $6.99, probably about a $25 shirt. Okay, a couple more clothing pieces, but I want to show you guys some of the other stuff I got, and then we'll come back to the other clothing pieces. Okay, so I picked up this big, like heavy metal key, like a vintage style key. This was $4.99, and it's so crazy because this has hooks to hang on the wall, and I've actually had this idea in my head for my Disney themed office, because we're magic key holders. If you don't know, they have like little magic keys with like Disney characters that you can buy in the Disney stores. They're like this big, and last year for our ornament, we get one ornament a year as a family to add to our Christmas tree. We got the magic key ornament since we had our passes last year to kind of remember the year, because we did Disney quite a bit. And so I wanted to I was thinking of making a large key like this and painting it kind of Disney themed, and hanging it up in my office just to remember the years that we have our magic key passes, because I don't know you know, how long we're going to keep those. This is the second year we've had them, and it's so crazy because I was just thinking about this. We went to Disney what is today? 4 days ago, and I was thinking about this. I had this idea, and today I'm in the thrift store and I found this big key that is perfect, like literally could not be more perfect. So I'm probably going to paint this. I'm going to come up with a cool design. It's going to be Disney themed, and that's going to go on my wall. But yeah, it's crazy the kind of stuff you can manifest thrifting if you're just patient. But yeah, okay. Next up, I did get one pair of shoes from this thrift store. It's a pair of Sorel boots. Very, very nice condition though. You can see by the bottom. I'll just do a very light wipe down, but they're basically pretty clean. And these were $15, but they're Sorel boots, and these are going to do really well. Maybe not perfect for the time of year, but they will resell, and these are a 9.5 women's, so really good size. Here's the other one. Okay, so real quickly, because I know you guys don't want to hear me like constantly talking about my office, I will show you guys eventually, but it's just one of the things I'm really excited to thrift for right now. It's one of the spaces I'm looking for a lot of pieces to put together, because it's the current project I'm working on. But I did get this beautiful gold metal frame with these ornate details on it. This one can be hung on the wall, or it has a little stand, but I'll probably hang this one. It does have a sticker on it. It is Overton Originals, South Haven, Michigan. It's gonna be hard to see, but there's a little sticker right here. So there might be some resale value here, probably like a $25 frame. This was $6.99, but keeping this one. But I did get this for resale. This is a little Bratz doll. I know Bratz dolls, some are definitely collectible. Some of their accessories can resell really well. I have to look up every piece though, because I'm not too familiar with them. I don't find them all the time. This one's like a mini one, but it is from 2003, so technically it is vintage, and I paid $5.99 for this. The last one that sold, because I did look this up, I did a Google image search, which if you are reselling, you should definitely use Google Image. It's a great tool. Found out that the last one of these that sold on eBay sold for $30. So, but there are some people who have it listed much higher. So I was happy with that because it's easy to photograph, easy to ship. So the last hard good item that I picked up, I just took a chance on this. It's like I think somebody made this, but look at this tile. You guys, I would have picked up this tile just by itself. It is so beautiful. It's like a mermaid tile with these are like sea glass, like glass all around, and it's this really cool lockbox. Now the wood itself needs to be sanded down and probably refinished a little bit because there are some scuffs on it. You can see, but a very nice heavy box. And I opened this up. It's very heavy. Set it down here. So I did pay $9.99 for this. Like I said, I took a chance on this, and the key is still inside. And I checked it to see if it works, and it does. It does go to this. So very cool. And it does have like need to clean it a little bit, like lint roll it. Probably use some tape to get the fuzz off of there. But yeah, little lining on the inside. But could not leave this behind. This is one of those like unique pieces that I just have a feeling it's gonna resell just fine. Okay guys, almost done. Just a couple more clothing items that I have here. Let me put my receipt over there because I don't want to lose that in case I have to take anything back. This is a vintage Reebok. You guys know like Y2K vintage sports stuff, especially with logos on the front and back, resells really well. So you can see NFL Reebok, it's an older piece. It's got the NFL on the hood, the big logo on the back, 49ers Reebok logo on the sleeve. But yeah, I paid $10 for this, and this is probably $45 to $65. I have a Reebok vintage Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Actually, I think it was Oakland Raiders at the time that the hoodie was made, and that one has comps around $65. I don't think it's sold yet though. Okay, last piece. This I also might keep. I don't know yet. This is Nike, but how cool is this? It's an extra small, but I think it's a men's extra small or just an oversized extra small. But look at this neck. I think that's so cool. Has kind of like, I don't know, these are kind of like batwing style sleeves. I forget what you call these, but very pretty color. Nike, and I paid $10 for this. So I probably won't keep both Nike hoodies. I don't need both of them. So I'm going to try them both on, see which one I like more, and then resell the other one. Unless I don't like either of them, then they'll both end up in my online stores. But that is it, you guys. That is it. That's all I got for today. Just a very quick stop in both of these stores. I was kind of frantic, a little sad because I didn't get to look everywhere I wanted to. I just quickly went to the sections that I felt like I would have better luck in first, grabbed what I could, and then had to head out. But I still think we did really good for today. Definitely a lot of profit to be made here in this little haul. So if you guys made it this far in the video, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out here on this channel. I'm trying to get more content out for you guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little haul. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, so I almost forgot to show you guys the Mickey item I picked up from my office. I'm filming this on my phone because my other camera that I was filming on died, so I'm sorry if the audio isn't the best. I don't have my microphone. I did pay up for this, but you guys know I'm collecting Disney stuff. So for resale, this was not a good price. It was in their glass case. It was priced at $40, which is about what these sell for online. A little, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But for a collector and not having to pay shipping, it was a great price, and I love this. So I was happy to pay for it. But it is the official Disney fan club, Mickey Mouse, Disney 100. You can see me in the in the background. How cool is this box though, you guys? So paid up for that, but keeping this from my office.